Hi guys, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I'm so excited to continue our journey here today. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but seeing as this is, our 52nd episode, I just want to say how much I am genuinely enjoying replaying this game. It is awesome. The story, the world, the lore, the character interactions, it's all honestly top-notch, and even though the game has aged a little bit, I have to say, I'm just genuinely really enjoying the game. So, for anyone who's wondering if they should replay Dragon Age Origins in 2022 or beyond, whenever you're watching this video, the answer is yes, because everything holds up very well. And with all that said and done, we actually have a ton of quests to turn in. If we go to our journal here, we've finished a bunch of things in the Wending Wood. So, I think... Oh, hang on. I got way ahead of myself. We were about to leave the area, and we got a cutscene with this guy.
No, it is lost to us now. There is no point in returning, Uther. Your former comrades are impressive. They will be difficult to convince. No,
Former
Uther.
comrades?
I will fulfill my promise to you.
Does that mean she used to be a Grey
All is
Warden?
not lost yet. Come, we must prepare for battle.
Dun dun dun. We'll get to the bottom of this mystery eventually, but it looks like it's not going to be without a fight. Anyway, as I was saying, we have a bunch of quests to turn in. And so I'm actually going to pop back to the city of Amaranthine. Or actually, Vigil's Keep's along the way. We have quests to turn in at both Vigil's Keep and the city of Amaranthine. So let's just go to Vigil's Keep first, simply because it's on the way. Alright, here we are, back at the Keep. First we need to talk to this guy and let him know we actually have some money!
I don't suppose you've reconsidered? Coin comes and goes, but dwarven walls never fall.
I have money now. I can spare the 80 sovereigns. This had better be worth it.
It will be, Warden. Good luck to anyone who tries to breach these walls. Ah!
Alright, so that completes that quest, and apparently we will get some extra men now to rebuild and fortify the walls, so hopefully that'll come in handy if we do end up in a battle against the Darkspawn. Moving on over here to Master Wade with an arrow over his head.
Psst, psst, Warden.
Oh, dear maker. What is it, Wade?
Horan is content to let me craft away in obscurity under dreadful conditions. Never a care for the art of crafting. But you're not so dreadfully common.
Thanks. I certainly appreciate fine weapons and armor.
Exactly. I want to make wondrous things. Things a dwarf and craftsman would appreciate. If you come across any fantastical materials, could you perhaps visit old Wade?
Wade, what are you about?
Oh, nothing. Remember, fantastical materials.
Oh, Wade. That gives us a new quest for the Master's work. I believe we found some materials. We found some lyrium dust and such down in the mines. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes, Commander?
I also found ancient bark in the heart of a living tree. Apparently that's what he's looking for. I can't keep all my magical items straight, you know?
Let me see. Oh, amazing. This might be heartwood.
Can you make anything out of it?
If I were allowed to experiment with this, I might be able to make a bow. Or a shield, yes. I can't do that right now, you understand. Here's a list of materials I need. They may be a trifle hard to come by, but you must get them.
We'll see. I mean, it's not really my priority right now, to be honest. We need a whole bunch of stuff. If we come across it, I'll give it to you, but I'm not gonna go out of my way, Master Wade. Sorry. Hey, Aaron!
You're back. You need anything?
I found an ore deposit.
Oh, this will help a great deal. Wade, the commander found a silverite deposit.
Armor and weapons could be made with this. I'll just get to it then. No one appreciates.
Oh, Wade. Always complaints. Alright, so that should give some more armor and weapons for our soldiers. And then finally, who are you? Dworkin Glavenok.
You arranged for quite the welcome for us, didn't you, Commander? Not that I mind. Gave me a chance to do some proper testing.
You're the one who blew up those darkspawn, right?
Oh, kind of you to notice. That was my work. The name is Dworken Glavenok. Some call me Dworken the Mad.
Oh.
That don't ruffle my beard, though. You have to be a little mad in my line of research.
Did you invent these explosives?
I developed these particular formulations. It's the Kunari who perfected the art. That just gets in my craw. Sullen, ashen-skinned giants shouldn't be allowed to outsmart dwarves. So, I've been conducting experiments on lyrium sand.
Ah, this is the guy who wants lyrium sand. Is there any way I can help?
If you got a mind to, aye. We used up all the explosives on those darkspawn. I can make more, but I'm out of lyrium sand. Lyrium dust is all over the place, but that's too fine. Dust's good for fuses, but not the boom I'm looking for. With real lyrium sand, I can set the lads to work.
You're in luck. I found some lyrium sand.
Wonderful. We can start making more explosives.
Warden, before you let my brother blow himself to little bitsies, tell him to be careful.
Don't listen to Voldrick. I know what I'm about.
And how many apprentices have you lost? 3? No, 4?
We'll know the risks. If we succeed, our names will go down in history.
Your brother's right. You're no use to anyone dead.
Fine. We'll be safe. Happy now, Voldrick? Thanks for your help. Please, take these. Use them to give those beasties a what for.
Alright. He's so hyped. Look at him! Yes! I'm so glad I could help you out, man. Good luck with it. Alright, next up we need to check back in... Oh, hang on.
Warden who murdered your father, who actually joined the Order.
Are you trying to pick a fight, Velana? Baiting me like this is juvenile.
I just wanted to know how you felt.
How do you feel knowing you murdered all those people because you were too arrogant to check your facts?
Woo!
Warm and fuzzy.
You're a terrible person. And your ears are clownish.
What? Who's juvenile now?
Wow. Okay. Anyway, checking back in with Sergeant Maberlees.
Commander, the men cleared the rubble. You'll have to see what they found for yourself.
Alright, show me.
Here we are. Look at her.
I knew it led to the deep roads. I could smell it.
It looks safe enough to climb down. Find a way to stop the Darkspawn from coming back this way. Good luck.
Alright, so looks like underneath Vigil's Keep there was indeed a path to the deep roads, as we suspected. And this must be where the Darkspawn are coming from. So,
My brother used to drink like you do, dwarf.
let's shut this down.
Fun fella to have around then, your brother.
He could find his fun almost anywhere. And then he would vomit on your shoes.
Ah, good times.
Nothing better than shoe vomit. Yeah, here we are, and look at the Dwarven Tunnels. It's crazy to think how long they are, because when we were in the deep roads, we were on the far western side of Ferelden. We're on the far eastern side now, and there's still deep road tunnels here. So it goes to show just how massive they are. Spooky gate opening. What do we have behind here?
I'll get on it.
More tunnels of dwarven make. Ooh. Some suspicious looking statues all in a ring. That was the most obvious looking trap I've ever seen. Now then, what waits beyond the trap circle of statues, I wonder? Something good, I bet, for all this effort. Ooh. A little bit of daylight coming down through. And a big door. Ooh, and an autosave of my game. Whoa. The Dark Theurge? I don't even know what this is. Okay, cool. A named enemy in a big chamber. Come on, everyone. I smell good loot. Man, this was a tough fight. This guy has a lot of HP. It's almost down now, though. Come on. Stop running! Oh, no. Why do I feel like something bad's gonna happen? He's just over here. What does this fire have to do with anything? Strange apparatus. Whoa! Okay. It blew open that door. Apparently we released a wraith from an ancient prison. It disappeared quickly and will certainly cause trouble until it's stopped. Oh, great. Alright, guess we gotta go chase down this demon that we inadvertently let escape. I was trying to kill it, but I don't know what happened. Oh dear. There he is. There's our guy. Oh my god, he's like a dolphin. He just flew by us and possessed the body of that dead ogre. Okay. He's not gonna make this easy, is he?
Commander, the ancestors favor us indeed. This is a dwarven barrier door. Before old Calharol fell, she nearly had it complete. Only the mechanism needs work. If they'd only had a bit more time to finish, Orzammar wouldn't be all alone.
Can you finish what Calharol began?
Won't take me long to fix up the mechanism. Poor sods were nearly done.
Cool, so that should block off the tunnel so no more darkspawn will get through.
This is proper dwarven engineering. You stand back now. Should buy us a few years. A decade if we're lucky.
That'll give us time to devise a more permanent solution.
Alright, give me a few moments.
Of course.
So, it turns out that releasing that demon was actually a good idea because it allowed us to intersect with the deep roads and find these doors. So, all's well that ends well, I guess. We've protected our keep and saved the day! Yay! Okay guys, so a little bit of backtracking here. Do you remember when we originally came down into the basement of Vigil's Keep to investigate the Darkspawn? We found this room that had a bunch of keyholes. Well, while we were down deeper into the deep roads, I found a bunch more keys, and I think I have them all now to unlock that door. So, let's see what's inside, because this thing was locked up tight and required 4 different keys that were spread out all through this area. What do we have here? Oh, this looks spooky as hell. Avar Lord! Oh god! 3 of them! 3 Avar Lords? Oh shit, okay. So this really was the crypt of the Avar Barbarians. That part was true, because here they are. And this is why this was so locked, because this was the tomb of their lords. Holy moly, that guy did not go down without a fight. Apparently that completed a quest. We destroyed all the wraiths. And now let's see what loot awaits us. I'd have to hope it's something good. We got Boots of the Sentinel on the Lord. And checking the sarcophagi. Ooh, we have named armor called Venture. Oh yeah, there's some really good stuff in here. This is awesome. We have a new codex entry as well about the Avars. It just says, remember Kveel, may Rudon forever be bound here. Another one here.
All right.
Gives the same thing. So I guess that was the name of the Lord who was trapped here. Reveal. Very cool. That was a fun mystery to solve. Oh, Talon. You can slay spirits, but you can't walk upstairs. Guess we all have our kryptonite.
It's because we come from the stone. When we come out of our mothers, we're small, round rocks. Pink-streaked rocks are girls, and gray ones are boys. The rocks must be dipped in lava for a few moments each day to keep warm. Every year, a few unlucky parents drop the rock into the lava and can't get it out. Very sad, but you do it right, and in a few weeks, the rock cracks open, revealing a bouncing dwarven baby.
Like an egg? That can't be right.
Are you questioning dwarven nature and tradition? I'm insulted.
That had to be a joke, right? There's no way that's how dwarven babies are born. He had to have been pulling her leg. So otherwise, wow, okay. Anywho, now that we've had the birds and the bees talk... Oh, hang on. We got another talk here.
Laid to rest. Does no one any good.
Whatever people say about him, he was still my father. And I just want to know if... if he suffered?
I'm not the person to ask.
Very well, Ogren. Evade the question.
Your father was awful, Nathaniel, but I killed him and it was fine. Anyway, now that we're out of the dungeon, it looks like Voldrick has an update for us.
Warden, I did warn you about the stone in these parts. Human masons will use whatever's at hand, but for proper walls, you need proper stone.
I have a feeling I'm not gonna like this.
The nearest quarry has some miserable slate nonsense. I need proper granite. The darker the better. I don't suppose, you know, in your travels...
I haven't come across any, but I'll keep an eye out.
I'll be here. Don't tarry too long. Got a wall to rebuild.
Everyone always needs materials and money, and God, I feel like it's just always give, give, give. When is it time for Talon to get something in return? Hey man, I got some more sand for you. Oh, I'm gonna talk to you behind the counter.
To visit old Dworkin?
You're in luck. I found some more lyrium sand.
Wonderful. We can start making more explosives. Thanks for your help. Please, take these. Use them to give those beasties a what for.
Happy to help. Now please don't blow yourself up. Alright, last quest in the courtyard is from the private.
Seneschal Verrill has been looking for you. Please go to the throne room.
Are there any messages for me?
Just give me a moment.
We got one from Bensley. I write to you with a full heart. My beloved Eileen speaks endlessly of your prowess and ample virtues. Please accept these sovereigns in gratitude for your assistance. Excellent. We saved Sir Edgar Bensley's daughter from the bandits, if you guys remember. He paid us 10 sovereigns in return. So that's good news, and now let's head in and see what these people want.
Commander, we need to talk.
Oh, of course, Ogren.
Dreams. You get them? This is a Grey Warden thing, huh? Why didn't anyone tell me?
I apologize. I should have warned you.
In my dream, I saw one of those bloated, vomit-smeared broodmothers, and it had Hespeth's face. You remember Hespeth, don't you? Bronca was there and whispered, "It's time." And Hespeth screamed and 1,000 darkspawn burst from her.
Ugh.
Then the darkspawn surrounded me and started talking, asking me if I would like lemon in my tea. And could I please teach them to read and write, and then one of them kept repeating, "Where's the baby?" And that's when I woke up.
That's not a Grey Warden dream.
Huh. Well, I do get other dreams about darkspawn, mostly shadows and murmuring, but nowhere scary. Thanks for listening, Commander.
No problem, Ogren. Hope you're feeling better about it all now. Looks like Nathaniel wants to chat with us. Probably about finding his sister.
You know, I'm actually not the first How to be a Grey Warden.
Really? Seems like your father didn't remember that.
Or maybe he did. It was my grandfather we're talking about. His name was Padric Howe. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died.
Oh, and the Hows were never told?
Told what? The joining is a secret. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to.
I'll say the only shame was your father's.
My father often forgot that nobility has another meaning. I told you that the bow you gave me was my grandfather's, didn't I? Thank you for that. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
Well, I'm happy I can help. You want to talk about your sister, or is that all you wanted to talk about?
I don't think we should dally here.
Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Seeing as we're here now in a moment of relative calm, I actually have some gifts that we can give our party members. That's right, it's Christmas time for the Grey Wardens. Let's see what we have. First up, we have locksmith's tools. I feel like Nathaniel might like that. He likes picking locks.
This is nice.
Nice. And we've got an etched silver symbol. I don't even know who would like that. Current map of Ferelden? I don't... Nathaniel probably like that?
Thanks.
Are you religious, Nathaniel?
Thanks.
Yeah, apparently a little bit. Okay. A spyglass. I like Valana might like that.
A foolish idea. And
Nope.
one you will certainly regret.
Okay. Didn't need to be so mean about it. Ogren, do you like spyglasses?
You think that's a good idea?
Why are you so upset about the spyglass? Does anyone want it?
Like the sound of
No one wants it.
Worst idea in the history of ever.
Worst idea in the history of ever, says Anders as I try to give him a spyglass. Okay. Alright, well I know Ogren will like this.
That looks fine indeed.
There you go. Lana, do you like plants?
Thank you.
Yay!
This is a lovely
Okay, we're doing better. Alright, we got everyone's approval up a little bit. Valana is warm to us. Ogren is neutral. Nathaniel loves us. He's very warm. And Anders is warm as well. So there you go. Christmas turned out kind of alright. And everybody got some approval points and some skills. Looks like our codex entry for Valana got updated. She's fond of the color green as well as items that remind her of elven culture and nature. Keep that in mind for future Christmas sessions. Alright, hey Seneschal, I'm back.
All rise. The Warden Commander and
Oh, I didn't know
Lord
we
of
were
all
having like a
Amaranthine
meeting.
enters. I've held it off as long as I could, but you hold the right of high justice on your land. Certain matters of court must be decided.
A little warning would have been nice.
There is a matter with Sir Temmerley that simply couldn't wait.
Anything I should know before we proceed?
By custom, the claimants make their case to you. I'll advise you after, then you rule. The Seneschal of the Vigil can hold court as well, if the Arl commands it.
Alright, let's begin.
Be seated. The Warden Commander will first hear the matter of the Crown against the sheepherder Alec.
On behalf of the Crown, I submit that Alec stole 2 bushels of grain bound for the garrison in Amaranthine. When confronted by soldiers, he confessed. The punishment for theft from the Crown is death by hanging.
What say you, Alec?
My sheep were slaughtered by the Darkspawn. My family was starving. I asked for mercy. Commander, mercy.
The poor bugger. Had he stolen from anyone besides the Crown, he'd escape with a flogging.
Join the army and your life will be spared. Your family fed.
Thank you. Thank you.
The next matter is of a civil nature. Lady Liza Pacton is the sovereign of
We need
Thames
more men,
Town.
so I figured that was a good
I
choice.
prefer to speak for myself. The old Earl Rendon Howe made certain promises to me. Some of these he committed to paper. I was given the right to the incomes of the Southern Bridge.
And what part did you take in Howe's conspiracies, Liza? To get such a fruitful prize? I am Sir Darren, and it is my land she seeks. Taken from me because I was one of the few nobles who stood against Turn Logain.
Commander, Sir Darren is an ally, and Amaranthine has precious few who support you wholeheartedly.
If there's any hope of persuading more nobles to your cause, you must be fair-minded.
I really just want to give it to Darren because he actually stood up against Howe and Logain and... But I almost want to go with number 3 so we don't piss off all the nobles and say it's unfortunately legal, Darren, but I swear I'll make this up to you.
My father built that bridge. But, very well. I place my trust in you.
The commander has spoken.
Try to make the best
The
of a
matter is
shitty
resolved.
situation there.
Bring in Sir Temmerley the Ox.
Sir Temmerley stands accused of a murder most foul. You and your men came upon Sir Tamra in the dead of night and did cravenly ambush her. You dare too much, Captain Garavel. I am noble-born and will not submit to your accusations. You are accused of murder, sir. My soldiers found you fleeing while Sir Tamra's blood was still hot. There's a great deal of traffic on the roads. Not all of it.
Okay,
human.
so this guy is
so
absolute human trash and thinks he can get away with
They
it
were
because
merely
he's
in a
noble.
hurry to reach a nice, safe place. You mock this court with your denials. You have nothing, Captain. Release me, Commander. It's this common lout's word against mine.
I don't like
You
your
will kill
attitude, sir.
Temmerley as the knight who warned us against the conspiracy. Sir Temmerley was a confederate of Arl Howe.
Is there really no more evidence against him?
Only some blood on their clothes. A sadly common sight on travelers these days. Besides that, nothing. The captain looked into the matter thoroughly.
The conspiracy is real, and they just claimed their first victim.
I fear you're correct.
What would happen if we executed him?
There'd be some outrage. There's no love for the Ox, but he's a noble, with such scant evidence. But you are within your rights to execute him.
Would he be innocent?
If he's innocent, I'm the Empress of Orlais. But it's possible, I suppose.
Okay, I know what I need to decide.
What is your will?
Imprison him during our very, very long investigation.
What is the meaning of this? You can't do this!
Oh, but the Commander very much can. This session of the Arling's Court is over. And Maker, help me. I hope the next one is easier than this.
Alright, well, I didn't realize we'd be holding court today, but a day in court was held. We ordered Alec the sheepherder conscripted into the army for his crimes, we gave the southern bridge to Lady Liza, but promised Darren recompense, and we ordered Sir Temmerley the Ox imprisoned for the murder of Sir Tamara. And now we have one last thing we need to do. We need to do a Grey Warden joining.
Commander.
Another wishes to undertake the joining.
I hope they fare better than Sir Myri.
Forgot about Sir Myri. Oh god.
From this moment forth, Velana, you are a Grey Warden.
Then let it be.
She yet draws breath, Commander. She will recover.
Excellent. Alright, so that's another Grey Warden added to our ranks. Alright, so that's it for all of our quests here to do at Vigil's Keep. We're slowly ticking things off that never-ending to-do list. I'm going to put Anders back in the party, because he's a really good healer. We're going to go with our OG party of Nathaniel, Ogren, and Anders. And then I want to go back to Amaranthine and tick off the last few quests that we have to hand in back there.
Have you ever thought of returning to Orzammar?
Not sure I can. Technically, I'm a surface dwarf now.
Why, technically? You don't know for certain?
It's not like they send you a letter. Congratulations, you've been ejected from the warrior caste. Sometimes. Then I drink more and it goes away.
Poor Ogren, man. He's lost so much. Very sad story. Alright, off to the city of Amaranthine.
I think that's where the phylacteries are. It's probably guarded.
Oh, I forgot we were going to help Anders recover his phylactery. Okay, hang on one second, Anders. I'm going to turn in these quests up here to Mervis and Kendrick, and then we'll go get your phylactery.
You're back. Have you any news?
I've dealt with your problem. The killing should stop now.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful news. I promised a donation, didn't I? Here, take this. With the Merchants Guild's compliments.
Thank you.
If there is anything else the Merchants Guild can do for the Grey Wardens, do not hesitate to ask. It was a pleasure to meet you, Warden Commander.
Glad we could re-establish trade. Alright. Hello, Kendrick.
So good to see you again. It seems I owe you a reward, yes? Yes, of course.
Alright, so that should have handed in all of those quests. Now, the last thing we need to do is find Nita, who is the wife of the guy that we found in the Darkspawn camp. We have his wedding ring that we promised we would return to her, so let's do a quick loop of the city. See what we can find. Oh, speaking of the devil, isn't this the wolf guy?
Doors busted down, skulls
Do you have any
thumped,
info?
and vices preyed upon. But I have answers.
Yay! Who are my enemies?
I could not unearth the conspirators' identities. They are paranoid. But I know they meet at Old Stark's farm on the Ferroval Plains.
Then I must make haste.
Make her be with you.
Excellent. Okay, well, turns out all that money we paid was useful. Although maybe we're walking into a major trap, but hey, I'll take it. At least we know where to go. Okay, now where do you think this lady is? Maybe in the chantry? There were some people up here the first time we dropped by. Any widows in here? Any widows? Got a wedding ring for a lucky, lucky widow. Does not look like she's in here. Alright, next stop is the tavern. Aha, here she is. Nita. Wait, who's that guy?
Bran, I don't know this person.
Is there something you want? My companion is not comfortable around strangers.
Who is this man? No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna meet someone and be like, are you being unfaithful? I'm gonna say, I'm Warden Commander Tallen.
I see. This must be about Keenan, then. Sweetheart.
Uh-oh, she was cheating on Keenan. That's uncomfortable.
Is Keenan dead?
Yes. He died making the world better for all of us.
He said that, did he? His wedding ring. Thank you for bringing this back to me. Keenan always said he joined the Wardens to give me a better life. Was it really better for me to be alone in a strange country, wondering if we'd ever have a family?
You're cheating on him, aren't you?
He was gone for months at a time, often with no word. Was I supposed to wait forever? He forgets that I'm a living, breathing woman, not just a symbol of something he's fighting for. Love can only take you so far.
Well, that quest had a very sad ending, but hey, we did what we promised we'd do, and now we can get out of here, and we're gonna go help Anders by tracking down his phylactery.
I'll get on it.
Alright, so apparently the phylactery is being held at this abandoned warehouse, so let's head in and see what we find.
No guards? Maybe they don't want to draw attention to the cache. Could we be that lucky?
I doubt it.
Immediately.
And here I almost believed the infamous Anders wouldn't take the bait.
Ah, yes. I suppose I should have known it would be you.
You made a poor choice with this one, Commander. Anders will never submit, not to us and not to you.
So this was a lure? Nothing more?
Oh, the phylacteries were here. I knew Anders would never be able to resist.
Oh, the way you flatter me.
I'll make sure that this murderer is never a bother to anyone again.
What? No, you can't arrest me! King Alistair allowed my conscription.
The Chantress' authority supersedes the crown in this matter. You cannot hide within the Grey Warden's ranks.
What will you give us in return?
Nothing. He should not have been allowed in your ranks to begin with. Return him to our custody and we will leave your order to its business. Refuse, and there will be problems.
Okay, no, you're not gonna threaten me and my whole order. He's staying with us.
Hardly surprising. The Grey Wardens have ever been a haven for criminals and Maleficar. I do not know how you inspire such loyalty, Anders, but it will avail you naught. Now you come with us.
Right, and now it's down to a fight. Alright, guess we gotta kill a few Templars. Ah, they were easy peasy. They were all dead in about 10 seconds.
I wonder if Nemea knew about this. I guess it doesn't really matter. Thank you. You stood by me, and I appreciate that.
So, no running away for you, I guess?
I wasn't planning on running away from the Wardens. I've no idea whether you believe that. Anyhow, let's go before someone else rushes in to waggle a finger at us.
Alright, well, Anders didn't get what he wanted, but he did get to kill some of his pursuers, so... Small win, I guess.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Talon, be nice to me. Lots of loot back here. This is good. Alright, the very last thing on our to-do list is to go to that farm and see if the conspirators are meeting there. See if we can ambush them and stop this plot against me once and for all. So we're going to Old Stark's farm. And abandoned farms dot the war-torn Farival Plains. The nobles who plot against you have apparently chosen one such landholding, Old Stark's farm, as a meeting place for their conspiracy. Let's go blow it up. Well, well, well. Who do we have here? Bunch of mercenaries. Lady Liza Pacton, Lord Guy, Sir Timothy, hot in the act, folks. You didn't even have anything to say for yourselves. You just immediately started attacking me. Alright, there it is. We dealt with everybody conspiring against me. We literally found them in the act and ended that. So Lord Guy, Lady Liza Pacton, and... was it just them two? Anyway, they were the main ones. So, hopefully we won't have to deal with any more people getting murdered. This should put an end to that, and also whatever they were planning will hopefully not come to be. So, good job, everybody! So, that was the last thing on our to-do list, other than our main plot stuff. We have some other stuff to do, but we have two main plot quests to go to next. We either go to the Shadows of the Black Marsh, which is following the map that we found in Kristoff's room at the inn, or we go and root out the Darkspawn threat in the Knotwood Hills. Seeing as we also have another quest in the Black Marsh, which is to find Sir Alvard's sword, I'm leaning towards heading there first. So let's find Kristoff and determine what the Darkspawn are doing in the Black Marsh. The Black Marsh. Winds off the Amaranthine Ocean leave the Black Marsh unpleasantly cold. A settlement was once located here, but no longer. The whole coast is reportedly haunted. Lovely! This should be a nice scenic vacation destination for Talon and the rest of the gang. Oh yeah, very scenic. Vacation destination. Tourism revenues for our Arling are gonna be through the roof, I think. Here we are at the Black Marsh, everybody. Before we dive in too much, we will call it a day here for this episode. Hopefully I will see you guys back here next time when we explore the beautiful, lovely, sunny Black Marsh.